Can we start? Yeah, hello everyone. I'm Virendra Gupta and speaking from UPES, conducting this webinar on advantages of doing specialized MBA program, and that too from UPES. Before I'll begin, to know a little bit about you as a group, and I'm wondering if you use question and answer window and mention from which location you are watching this webinar. And in case the second is in case if you can also help me to know that if you have already either applied or you're going to apply or you're still thinking about UPES. So that's great. So I can see that the presence is coming from all India. So let me begin with the presentation, and the key discussion points which we will be going to discuss today through this webinar is about advantages of UPE. As you know that the topic itself is about advantages, so we will discuss about advantages, why UPES, industry collaborations, programs offered, placements, admission process, and then we can take question and answers as well. So the UPES advantage is quite exciting. You know, there are some of the things which has been displayed over your screen. We have a 44 acres of campus. We are today having a 2 campus at Dehradun, which is called as Bidoli and Kandoli. And since you are coming for an MBA, so we have a campus called Kandoli where the students of an MBA will be studying. And the student strength is more than 10,000. As far as the placements are concerned, we have a 70% are the repeat recruiters, 8,500 plus are the basically placements we have done. 850 companies have visited our campus. We have a strength of more than 500 faculty. We have a collaboration with more than industry linkages 450 plus. The program is in fact recognized from UGC. We are NAC accredited and having global alliances with more than 100 institutions. Coming to why UPES, so we have created some kind of arrows over here on your screen. So if you can see over here, industry aligned course curriculum is something which is unique, produce ready to employ graduates. Programs are unique, so therefore the employment also bring opportunities to the student to go for specialized domains. We have linkages with more than 100 plus global universities. When it comes to academics, we have a combined experience of more than 2,500 years of experience. So there are faculty who come with a lot of rich experience. We have a state-of-the-art infrastructure facilities. We are among the 10 most beautiful campuses today in the country. We are offering more than 82 number of industry focused programs. So I mean, we are not only offering an MBA, but more than an MBA, we are also into BTech, BBA, law and design programs. Academic collaboration with industry giants. So the good thing about doing a program at UPES is that most of the programs are having academic collaboration. So that brings a lot of insight from the industry as well. Multidisciplinary university and excellent placement that will definitely you will see when I will take it forward in my presentation. Since inception, so UP is a university which has actually started in 2003 and now it's like 14 years. So coming to industry collaboration and affiliation, we have a NSDC, National Skill Development Corporation approval for an MBA international business. So good thing about this NSDC is the course curriculum has been mapped in such a way that the end of the course the student can sit for an examination conducted by NSDC, and those who qualify will be awarded certified export manager, which will add value to their qualification. As far as MBA business analytics is concerned, if you will go for an MBA business analytics, program is offered in academic collaboration with IBM, and the good thing about this collaboration is the curriculum has been designed by IBM and faculty have been trained by IBM, and as and when required the IBM team come and also conduct a special lectures for the students as well. We are also like part of this Niti Aayog. We had basically MOU with the Niti Aayog, and good thing about this collaboration help basically the students. So whichever like the policy decision happen, the framework decisions happen at the Niti Aayog, the government of India's level. It helps the student to know first, and they can build their understanding towards various energy policy formulations. So that is one. There are some more collaboration which you can see on your screen. CIMA, which is Chartered Institute of Management and Accounts, and this is also bring a lot of input. And when the students are looking for a global like assignments, so CIMA has on their panel various other companies, and that too will also bring some kind of a recognition for the students. ACCA, which is a Think Ahead. UP has received Association of Chartered Certified Accounts accreditation for its MBA program. That also add value to your qualification. And this is also very exciting to share with you that UPES College of Management School is also having a recognition from IACBE, and for its MBA oil and gas and for logistics and supply chain management programs. So the candidates who are studying under any of these vertical will get a like international accreditation, and when they will look for opportunities outside India, definitely this kind of accreditation will help them to boost their career. Why UPES? This is also very important and exciting to share with you that UPES is also having 5-star rating by QS Star ranking organization, which is basically, if you can see, there are 5-star rating has been awarded for employability and for facility. This is something amazing because that itself reflect that university is producing the students which is having like a good employability opportunities. And the facility is also, as I have already mentioned, that we are among the top 10 most beautiful campuses. That itself indicate that UPES has the right facility infrastructure to teach and groom the students accordingly. This has been discussed. We have basically 5 schools: School of Engineering, School of Computer Science, School of Business, School of Design and Law. And I believe that these schools gonna help even the students of an MBA as well, because it's not to be seen as a school of business only, but whenever you are going and doing a variety of assignments, maybe you require and help from the design vertical, from the law vertical, from engineering. It can happen that you may like to design some product, and you may like to go and get some kind of a guidance from the design school, or you may like to execute certain assignments and you feel like whether legally it has been corrected or not. So therefore you have law students close to you, and you can get benefited from their help as well. So coming to advantages of doing specialized MBA, and that too from UPES, is also amazing. UPA has been the pioneer in domain specific education. So we are offering this domain specific program since 2003. So it was started with an MBA oil and gas, and subsequently slowly gradually year after year we started moving into various other specializations like power, etc. So we have like a good experience of running these domain programs successfully. The model has been appreciated and acknowledged by industry as well, because you are producing since 2005. The first batch got placed in 2005. So that itself indicate that there are recruiters who have recruited our student, and since then almost like 850 companies which have visited and had taken our students. So, and more than that, to basically nurture you for the domain education program, you expect that the right faculty to also teach you. So we have an industry experienced faculty who either have a like a background in the domain, or they might have basically having experience in the industry and have later joined UPES. So we have industry experienced faculty. Strong industry academy relations we had. Excellent placements, that itself is important, because if you are studying a domain specific education program and if it has an industry aligned, so it has to also link with the placement. So we have a good placement record, and we also help the student to discover summer internship. So domain focused summer internship is something which is also the student can see. because you're going for a specialized program, so your expectation is to also see that the summer internship should also be given into the domain specific area. So we will also help you to get those summer internship. Coming to School of Business, and this is where you can see the courses which we want to suggest you, offer you. So on your screen you can see there are various programs have been listed, but if you see on the other hand, we have categorized through various emerging economic themes and the future focus. So what we are trying to convey through this slide is that the programs might have started in the previous year, but today there are a lot of emerging themes are also going around, like e-commerce, make in India, 24/7 power for all, and foreign trade. That means that the emerging themes are the buzzword you are reading a lot in the newspapers, magazine, and there are some of the future focus areas as well, like applied IT, transportation, energy, and urbanization, which is ultimately resulting that if I want to do a course, could happen that I should study these courses. So this is what you see, the list of programs which are listed over here. There are 10 number of programs like MBA Oil and Gas Management, MBA Power Management, MBA Energy Trading, MBA International Business Management, MBA Business Analytics, MBA Logistics and Supply Chain Management, MBA Aviation Management, Port and Shipping Management, Real Estate, Infrastructure, Smart Cities, and MBA with the specialization in Marketing, Finance, Operation, HR as well. So you can correlate easily that there are emerging themes, and this is what you should study, and UP is already offering this program, not now but in the since long time. So I'll not take much of a time on each and every slide, but for an understanding I have created a few career options under each and every program, and let me tell you, these programs are equally suitable for commerce, humanities, and science and the engineering students. So while I'll be speaking to you for oil and gas management, it's a like a lifeline. You know that we can't live without oil and gas sector, and I think whether you talk about India or globally, this has you can say one of the best sectors to work for. So in case if you are an engineer or a science stream student, you can see that working for oil and gas sector will be a good advantage for you. And there are various career options which is like retail and marketing, logistics and supply chain management, tanking terminal, LNG terminal, training and development, and consulting are the areas where you can see opportunities, and we have given opportunities to UPES student in these verticals as well. Coming to power, so we have a program called MBA Power Management, and ideally again if you are an engineer or a science student, you can see working for power sector, but again the question comes why we should study power management. But you are reading a lot that power is a lifeline, we can't live without power. Government itself has created a lot of opportunities. We are going beyond the oil and gas sector. We are talking about alternative energy sources. So the students who are studying this course can see significant opportunities not only in power generation but into transmission, distribution, consulting, trading, project financing, and regulatory framework. So these are the various options are available, and there are more than 150 companies working in India who could be your recruiter, who could be the companies will come and grab you. So in India, I think very few universities are offering this course. So you have an opportunity if you have a like electrical engineering or a similar kind of a qualification. You can see a lot of sense of doing a course like power management. Coming to energy trading, it is open to any stream student. So you can, if you are a commerce student, you can do a course like energy trading. We are offering since long time. And the career options are like commodities and financial exchanges, oil and gas and power trading companies, banks and financial institution, financial consultant, industry, chamber of commerce, and consulting. So the students who have completed this course, they have been given an opportunity to work for like various companies from the commodity and financial exchange. And there are certain IT companies, even like Infosys, that even has recruited our students of UPES. Coming to real estate, infrastructure, and smart cities. This is also quite exciting. You know, you are reading a lot in the newspaper about infrastructure development. 100 smart cities has been already sanctioned. So every state, every city has been identified where to like put a financially like you can say the opportunities. And you will see that if you do a course like smart city infrastructure development, It will lead to a career option like project management, contract management, business development, business analysis, risk management, fundraising, fund analysis and research. And you just need to take a one case, for example, like if you are somewhere near to Gurgaon, or if you heard about a place like Chhattisgarh which is having a new Raipur, or Chandigarh, or you have like countries like Singapore, Malaysia, Dubai, which is a good example to quote you, tell you like how the infrastructure can be seen, more planned city. But when you are talking about planned city, these all kind of a career options goes into it. Like the malls have not started in India like today. When it was started a long back, around 20 years ago, there was a person like a project manager who must have gone and evaluated that where to invest and how to begin with it, and all these component goes into it, from project management to business analysis, risk management, contacting the banks and understanding like how to raise the funds, and how to evaluate, how to basically look for investors. And so this particular program can create an ample amount of opportunities, and more to happen in the sector. Investments are already started happening. Companies are investing a lot in this sector. So this is the one of the course which you can also study. If you need not require only an engineering, but even a commerce or humanities student can do this course. And this is how you can see this course. Coming to business analytics, this is also basically a program, or you can say this title is a buzzword. You are reading a lot about, again, experiencing a lot about business analysis. You are doing like shopping online, you are going to restaurants, movies, hotels, and you see that you leave a lot of information, datas across the places. And then there are companies who evaluate on various these information, and based on this information they basically share a good amount of information related to their products, and that's how you see that today every company, every industry need a person who has a aptitude, understanding towards business analysis. And the companies are looking for the kind of a profile which are listed over here, like business analysis, industry expert, project managers, analyst, big data analyst, data warehousing expert, business intelligence expert, data mining. Today you are doing a surfing on social media, you do a lot of shopping online as well. So you will see these are the kind of roles which are required by various companies. So companies are investing a lot in the business analysis, so that their basically company can grow on their basically past data or the current information, and they can forecast. So today, like, see that a lot of merger, acquisition, sales happen based on the business analysis only. So this is the code which you can consider. It's not only for the science student, but even humanities students can consider studying this course. So the science, commerce, engineers can look forward for doing this course. And UPA has a history of placing 2 successful batches, and we had 100% placement in business analytics last year, and this year also has been started. International business is the program, which is, again, if you see that the program by program, when I'm moving, and you see that almost each and every program has good opportunities as the India is emerging, is rising. So you are also bringing a lot of international companies as well to invest in India. So their international business goes. So the growth in the international business sector in India is more than 7% annually, and by 2020 India will become the 3rd largest economy after China and the US. So the special economic zones have been created, and there you will see the student who are doing a course like international business can see opportunity to work in export and import management, finance, forex management, compliance management, key account management, logistics, marketing, brand management. So this is something you will see. I think none of the company today, if you just read newspapers or magazine, you will see that none of the company today, the global companies, are leaving India. Everybody want to invest in India. Whether you talk about Apple, or you talk about Walmart, or you talk about any other company, they all wish to invest in India. So some of them have already established there, some of them have already started. So I think this can create an ample amount of opportunities to the student. Again, UP has a past batches who have already completed and are working in this vertical. Logistics and supply chain management is quite interesting. We are experiencing a lot. While I hope you all are doing online shopping, or you are going through various shopping today, and you know, whenever you experience these all functions, basically help the company to identify and supply you the things systematically. So it's about supplying a goods from one place to another in a given specific time. It's called a logistic and supply chain management. And in this vertical also, if we will take an example like Amazon or Flipkart, or even if you talk about maybe Nestle, a company which manufacture, and you also eat chocolates and all. So there you will see that this sector and any industry you name it, like whether you talk about companies like Reliance, Adani, Tata's, they all have their warehouse department. They do have their logistics and supply chain management dedicated departments who look after this. So companies invest a lot in this logistics and supply chain management as a backbone for their overall growth. So India has been emerged as a top 5 manufacturing outsourcing destination today, and the growth in this retail and manufacturing industry, commodity market, development of SCZ have been a key factor in the growth of India's logistic industry. And students, we have found that those who have completed even a program from UPES, a career options like supply chain management, logistics management, network planning, purchase and sourcing, vendor development, process management, warehouse and inventory control. So while you are doing a shopping at Amazon, you can see that they are at the back end, they do all this kind of a process from supply chain management, so that your goods will be supplied on time and without damage, and having a superb networking so that things will reach on time. Purchasing, vendor management has been quite tremendous. So there you will see that these kind of portfolio the student will be doing it. And UP again have experience of teaching this course since long time, and we have produced many students as well. And the students are discovering that the logistics and supply chain management have given them ample amount of opportunities, and they have been treated under the domain specific streams of logistics sector. Aviation management is the third largest civil market, and 800 aircraft by 2020 is the statistics which you can see on your screen. 100% FDI is permitted for greenfield airport projects, and I believe whichever the city you are watching right now, I think almost all the airports have been beautified. A lot of changes have been seen over there. It's not only about going and taking your flight, but you experience, you do your not only shopping, but you spend the time over there also. It all happens because of that the infrastructure for aviation sector is improving and has been considered not only for just giving you a flight, but giving you a lot of different kind of roles also, which is like corporate planning, strategic management, revenue management, brand management, flight operation management, flight analysis, customer relation management, loyalty program management, fueling management. So the students who are taking this aviation management program, whether you are from commerce, humanities, science, engineering, you can see ample amount of opportunities can be given to you, whether it is all domestic, international, air carriers are concerned, airports are concerned, like whether it is like Delhi International Airport or Mumbai Airport or Bangalore International Airport, or aviation consulting sectors also. There are various companies which operate into this. So you have a Kappa, Kale consultants who are basically into the consulting areas. You have a cargos also, like you must have heard about Blue Dart, FedEx, and many other cargo companies. Then you have a charters also, Club One, you must have heard about Club One, Vectra. So there are companies which are manufacturing also. So it should not be like seen as a few number of opportunities, but there are good number of opportunities are available. And UPS is doing pretty good in this MBA aviation management, and we are also running successfully our BBA level aviation program also. So we have a good team of faculty who are nurturing the students who are studying aviation management, and we are placing students with the company from these career options. So there are students who are handling fueling management, students are given a role of loyalty program management, relationship management, and since every company has a HR, marketing, finance, so you can see opportunities not to an extent only aviation is an industry, but you can see opportunity will be given to you in HR, marketing, finance also. So all kind of roles will be assigned to you when you will study program like aviation or whichever the domains we have just discussed. Port and shipping management is again very exciting, and you must have read yesterday only that shipping industry is moving very fast, and investments are happening. 12 major and 187 non-major ports, and the real business, I feel like it happens through the ports, through ships, through sea route, because every other way, if you see by road or by air, it has a limitation, but sea doesn't have a limitation. So you can take tons of load, and you can carry through, and you can supply the goods from any part of the world. But on the other hand, when you will see, you are not required to always work at the ports or with the ships, but your role will be different. You may be required to work at the various part of the country, where your role will be from marketing, finance, HR, operation, and the career option which is listed over here, like whether port and shipping operation management is concerned, maritime logistics supply chain management is concerned, international trading is concerned, marine insurance. So a lot of insurance take place over here. Ship brokering, chartering, information technology has an intervention to it, because today most of the things are happening, and technology helps a lot in this sector also. And I remember that this course was started in 2007, and with the 40 number of students, I believe the first batch itself got placed like fully. So all the students got placed in the 2009 itself. So since then we are offering this course. So the students should not be considered it as that the course can lead them to work only for ports and ships area, but you can see working for a company like Varun Shipping, or there are various companies which are operating into the port and shipping sector. They are the places where you can also see our student have been placed with the company like NYK, etc., where maybe they are required to work at maybe Delhi, Gurgaon, or any other locations also, and they are basically managing the show which is going through the port and shipping sector. MBA, I believe some of you might have considered studying at UPES for MBA, HR, marketing, finance, accounting, operation, and this is also exciting, and you can consider studying this at UPES, because you know the good thing about this program is we are already very well known in the domains. So having a known in the domains, you know, we already are like teaching certain subjects from marketing, finance, HR. So the student who are considering studying this course, you will experience that when it comes to providing you case studies from the MBA, various specializations, it is good for us to tell you various examples from the domain under which UP is already offering programs. So that is the added advantage for you. And when it comes to recruitment, we are already having various recruiters who are coming and recruiting. So there are time when they are also looking for people to work in their specifically marketing, HR operations, and HR marketing departments. So there also the student can be benefited, and our first batch is passing out this year, and the placements are quite great. So we are already like placed student from operation, and placements are even going on. So we are quite happy with the students who the kind of work they have done during their last 2 years of time. So before I'll go to placement, so that was all about the domain specific programs at UPES. So I hope by now you have a clarity that doing advantages, what all are the advantages of doing a specialized program, that indicate that you will have an opportunity to work for the domain specific companies, but still you have a opportunity to go to the non-domain specific companies as well in the later years. But more than that, we have a good hands-on experience to teach, groom the student, and you are not in the race, because you are having a student which is consists of like 60, 70, 90 batch of student who will be studying these various programs. Coming to placements, we have a very good placement track record since 2014 till today. I hope you can easily can make out our numbers are quite exciting. By now 96% students have been placed, and we have a placement. How we go, basically we have a dedicated career services cell which is having their offices in Delhi, Dehradun, Mumbai, Calcutta, and they work very closely with the companies, and this is how this has happened. 96% placement have happened, and the other students might have considered either joining their family businesses are the ones, but a lot of work has been gone into it. So this is 2016 versus 2017. 96% is the basically number percent which has been mentioned over here. MBA business analytic 100% placement, oil and gas 99%, international business 97%. Good thing about is that we have a 70% repeat recruiters, with the highest package has been given as 16 lakh, which is even has been improved this year. Even there are companies which has given more than 16 lakh package to the students. So it's up to you, like how well you can basically go through the process and able to put across with the companies. So these are the top recruiters. I can tell you that these are not the only recruiters, because the list is quite good. So few logos, the names which can appear are listed over here. So all the domains are here. But that's not all. It's not about like joining an MBA or at the classroom, but beyond the classroom we also help the student to not only participate but win the competition and present the papers, whether nationally or internationally. So for your reference over here, like 2-3 like activities, achievements which have been displayed over here, like Mr. Sumit Shetty, student from MBA Logistics Supply Chain Management, has represented in the World Business Forum and has basically done quite great over there. Ankur Sharma, Deepak Saini, again from logistics, but there are from other programs also the students have participated. Again MBA IB, the first semester student itself was also participated in the World Business Forum at New York in the year 2016. So but from each and every program, it is the faculty encourage the student, as long as is interested, they can also like find out various options, and they can not only participate but they can plan for the winning those competitions. These are the alumni list UP has. So few select ones which are listed over here from various programs. If you can see from business analytics, Piyush Vashne working in company, Mohit Pathak working for Siemens, LG and so forth. So these are few which are listed, but you know, UPA has more than 8,500 students who have been placed by now, and we have alumni chapter for each and every state. So we conduct the alumni meet and and understand like where they are, what they are doing, and this will also help them. There are some students who now become entrepreneurs and they started recruiting UPS students also. So that is quite amazing that you have reached to that level also, where you have set up your own company and you are doing pretty good over there, that you want to expand, and you see that UPA has a good smart students, knowledgeable students who can be also your Salesforce team or your various other assignment team also. So that is one. We do have an incubation center, and we help the student to bring an idea, share with the HOD, and UPS can help them to execute their innovation also. So then it's an event. So again, as I said, it's not only about a classroom activity, learning from books, etc., but more than that, we also conduct various specialized events also. We encourage the student to participate in those events, whether it is various expo, like right now the Delhi Expo is going on, so student can go and meet the who's who of various companies, which will help them to basically understand from the company what they do, and on the other hand the company will also discover that the student strength and the kind of a program they are doing at UPES, and at the later stage the university representatives also contact them and build their reputation and help them to basically create a recruitment for the students also. So Ignite is an engineering specific event. There are various program specific, whether you are talking about logistics or international business or power or oil and gas. So we participate, and we encourage the student to also be a part of those events. Urja is a basically a cultural event. Again, if you like music, dance, etc., so it's a quite a fun thing for you to be a part of this Urja event and demonstrate beyond the classroom the activities. And then camps, personality development program is a regular thing. Every student, when they join, they need to go through this personality development program again, which is good for them to see that what all are the university, the faculty expectation level, and on the other hand The faculty will also build the understanding from the student from which all classes they come, and what kind of like weaknesses or strength the students have. So the personality development again help the student to grow and build their understanding towards finally the recruitment. This happens twice in a basically session in their academic year. So once you join, immediately after that this happens. So for an MBA we called it as monsoon magic. So for you will be created, and when your session will begin, you will be put across with this monsoon magic program. This is called Project ABHIGYAT, and this is something very nice to tell you about, that UPES is one such university which is encouraging the faculty to also do internship in the companies. So while you are on a vacation, or the faculty goes spend some time, week 10 days, and understand like what all is happening in the industry in a company, and they come back and share the experience with the student and build their understanding toward the future requirement of industry and the company. So in the past, almost like 100 plus faculty become the part of this ABHIGYAT project. So we encourage each and every faculty to go through this industry specific internship. So this is also something very rare, and it is gonna again benefit the student, because you feel like the faculty might be coming from various good institution, but more than that, if they are having a right background, and they know that what all is right now happening in the industry, that further adds value to their overall experience. So this is also amazing, and this is further helping you to build your understanding towards various domains. So that was about various programs and understanding towards our USPs. Eligibility criteria is, I hope you also wish to know about what all are the admission process. So we have a eligibility criteria which we called it as non-examination examination category. Under the non-examination, if you can see some of the program, we are considering a specific percentile, and for the other program we have a different percentile. So in case if you're coming for an MBA oil and gas, power, energy trading, logistics, supply chain management, we accept MAT, CAT, CMAT, GMAT, NMAT scores, ZAT scores, and there is a specific weightage needed, like 80 percentile in case of an MAT, or 75 percentile in case of an CAT, and CMAT also has the same thing, 80, 75, and in case of GMAT 550, NMAT we accept 140 scores. Then same is the case for MBA port and shipping. There are different weightage has been mentioned. In case if you're coming for a port and shipping, aviation, international business, urban infrastructure and smart cities, business analytics, or MBA with HR, marketing, operation, finance, specialization, then we are looking for a 75 percentile in MAT, or you should have a 70 percentile in the CAT, and similarly CMAT 75, 70, or NMAT is the same 140 score we will be considering. So that is for the non-examination. But in case if you're not fulfilling this criteria, or you have not yet appeared for any of these tests, so UPES will be conducting the test which is called UPES MET test, which is scheduled on 11th of March. So on your screen you can see there are 3 boxes have been shown. So you have application deadline which is 5th of March, and admit card will be available by 7th, and so entrance examination will be conducted on 11th of March. So it's a pen paper mode test. So there are test center which I will show you in the next screen. So minimum 50% marks is required in class 10, 12th, graduation in whichever the stream. So even you can refer our information bulletin which has specified more details. So this is the minimum requirement. That scheme of the test is we will be having for UPS examination, which is scheduled on 11th of March. We have a general English, quantitative, data interpretation, general awareness, analytic and logical reasoning. So this is what the test scheme will be. And there are various centers. There are almost 29 cities where we will be conducting this test. So if you can see on your screen, almost all the major towns from where you are right now watching are listed over here. So you can attend from any of these places. So this is all from my end. So your journey into success begins here. Thank you very much for spending time. I hope you have learned a lot from this presentation, and I can understand some of the things still are there in your mind. So you can let me know certain question, whichever the question coming to your right now. So you can just put it across your question on the question answer screen. For your benefit, I can share with you, maybe you wish to know about the basically fee structure. So for MBA, the fees is 2,75,500 for the first semester, and there we are also having hostel accommodation, limited hostel accommodation offered on first come first serve basis, for which you will be paying like 1,37,500 yearly, and so that is for the hostel, so it is limited. Apart from this, the life at campus is amazing. You will see we have infrastructure beyond the classroom. You have a playground, you have a lot of activity which you can do, and city itself is beautiful. It is surrounded by valley, so in case if you come down to Dehradun, you will see it generally having a very cool weather across the 12 months, so that is also there. So thank you very much, and I'm waiting for a few more questions to come. So keep writing your question on the question answer wall. So in case there are no more questions, so I'll just check with my team if so we have our toll-free number is mentioned over here. So in case if you have any more queries, you can call our toll-free number 180010283737, or you can also visit our Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. We keep on updating a lot of information on our these social media engines, so you can also keep watching all these social media websites for the latest updates.